Welcome back to another episode of the Fit Club podcast. If you haven't listened to the episode from last time, do it please. We were talking about 2022, getting your intentions, your goals done, making a list, setting alarms, really, just getting this motivation ready to start into 2022, into the new year as perfectly organized and motivated as you can. It's just 5 minutes, so if you can, go back, listen to what you really need to hear in 2022, and then come back to today's episode, because today we're going to go more into depth about goals, but in particularly the difference between goals and dreams. And if this is something that kind of interests you, or if you have been wondering, what is even the difference between dreams and goals, or how can I identify what is my dream and what is my goal, what are my goals, then stay tuned, stay connected, keep listening, and hopefully take something out of today's episode. Welcome to the Fit Club podcast. I'm your host, Jules, a certified fitness instructor and coach, and we're here talking all topics: fitness, healthy lifestyle, motivation, mindset, and more. The body achieves what your mind believes. So let's get into it. So first of all, we do have goals. All of us. And this is quite subjective. I mean, I have different goals than my sister has, than my best friend, than my neighbor, than you. Everyone has different goals, right? And maybe even the level of goal can verify. I mean, a goal can be maybe a long-term goal to graduate uni, or get a certain degree, having good grades in school. And then short term, obviously, I don't know, my goal for this month is losing certain amounts of kilos, or just maintaining my health and fitness level, getting up every morning at 8 a.m. My goal can be earning certain amount of euros a month, or business-wise, for example, launching my own online shop. Well, these are all goals we have. I mean, there are tons of goals probably out there, and everyone, as I said, has its own, or her own goals, because they can be various, right? But then everyone also has his own dreams, or her own dreams, and a lot of them. I mean, you can have a dream, for example, living on an island, traveling to Australia. Well, whatever it might be for you, it will be, and it's always subjective. It's the same like a goal. And that thing, in that point, they have a quite similar approach, because it is subjective. It is completely personal and individual. Up to me and up to you. So then, what is even the difference? Well, dreams are like a life purpose, isn't it? Like a dream, you have a dream and it's like a direction you want to go in life, or most of the time it has a deeper meaning. It's a vision of your future. It's who you want to become in life, who you want to be, where you want to live. What car you want to drive. It's like a dream car. It's a dream place. And dreams are very closely connected or associated with hopes as well. So it's like a wish. Now, dreams, you can have dreams and don't even have to stand up. You can have dreams sleeping. And this is the first big point where I say, okay, dreams are not the same than goals, because goals require action. It's always like that. Achieving your goal or goals, you do have to move. You do have to get into action and stand up, literally. And not only that, but they also require a time frame. Most of the goals, I think all of them, they have a deadline. It's like by the end of 30, I want to have traveled 23 countries. An example, where a dream could be, I really want to travel as many countries as I can, as I possibly can. No deadline, no time frame, because time is not relative for a dream. It's not required. I can have this dream and there does not need to be an end. And then also, really important, goals need to be realistic and achievable, because an actual goal needs to be, it can't be, okay, I'm going to be a millionaire by Friday night. Nope. That's not how it works. It needs to literally be even splitted in little baby steps and little like baby goals, I think, if you can call it that way. Then there need to be little action steps towards this big goal. Or, as I said, the big goal split into tinier ones. Still achievable though. So there needs to be a plan, almost like a plan, being, okay, well, what can I do in order to achieve my dream being a millionaire? Okay, I'm gonna, create this business, or I'm gonna start selling that, and break it all down. Also, in order to not get frustrated, because there is nothing worse than getting just frustrated about it or wanting something right now. Like, no, it's just you need to have patience and be really consistent in order to get where you want. And that was kind of like something we talked about the last episode when we were speaking about 2022 and setting your intentions. I also said you should really always have it clear, like have your goals clear and even like write them down, just in order to keep track of them and be aware where you are right now, and keep yourself accountable. The next point why dreams and goals are not the same is that dreams do not necessarily have to have a result. They are just there. It's more a feeling than an achievement. However, goals, they do need to show a result. Otherwise, they weren't goals, right? They also take effort, time, energy, and sometimes even money. Like most of the goals, you just have to invest before you see a result. So you have to invest, and sometimes you even have to invest money first in order to get then the double or the triple back. Dreams are just ideas. They're for free. They don't cost anything. You can dream how much you want of whatever you want, and it's for free. By now, I think you understood that dreams are not the same as goals, but that for every, or behind every dream, there is one or multiple goals. Also, really important to mention at this point is that your goals will sometimes not even be the same as your dreams, because maybe they are just made up from society or from your surroundings. And maybe you've set up a goal that is not it's not actually your dream, but you're just doing it to accomplish it. Well, that's fine too. Just to mention at this point that there are differences. If you feel like we should talk more about goals, about dreams, if you want to share your dreams with us or your biggest goals, do it, because we should always dream big. There are no limits, literally. I always say that, you can achieve and you can be whoever you want, whatever you want. And I encourage you to just now let your imagination be wild and get free. If you have a pencil and a piece of paper, write down your 3 biggest goals and your 3 biggest dreams, or maybe just one dream and one goal. Let your soul fly, and thank you so much for being here and listening to me. We are already at the end of today's episode. If you've stayed with me and listened until now, thank you so, so much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to tag us at thefitclub_podcast, share with your friends, family, and feel free to message us at any time. Lots of love from me to you. I'll see you soon.